Hi guys, hope you're ready for a workout today. If you have your tennis balls, grab them. We're gonna get some chest in there. We're using our shoulders, and so we will really be feeling them after our set of planks anyway. So hopefully you are up and running, or you are joining me. So, yay, there's a message. Thank you. I wasn't sure. Okay, so again, anytime you do chest, it's very favorable for you to relax the muscles across the chest area because we're tight. And then we work out, and then we make it tighter. So one way to neutralize it so it's loose like your back and loose like your chest, or loose out front, is just to loosen it. And if you feel something, hold on to it for a few seconds. Hopefully it'll dissipate. And work with that spot. Oh, that's another one. So, all that stuff aside. Here we go. Tuck it in, roll it up. And shoulders back and down. And hinge. Tuck, hunch, and roll. And just keep shoulders rolling to the back. Bring your head in and roll. So it's midday, so I'm expecting that you haven't rolled off the couch and that you've been a little bit active. So, take deep breaths. Okay, relax and then roll your shoulders to the front. We'll be engaging the shoulders tremendously today, so we really do want to make sure that we warm them up. So make sure that circles around that shoulder joint, not just forward. You want that back. And then just forward to the back again. And 3, and 2, and then forward to the front for the last 4. 4, 3, 2. Got my adjustment now. Okay. So while you're marching, you're with your heels on the ground, just shake your shoulders out. Keep your chest tall. If you can do 2 things at once, that's a great thing. Otherwise, just keep those heels down. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, now just move. We're going to get those feet warmed up. The feet are what we use to balance ourselves when we're upright, doing any single legged items. All right, open the front of the foot so that you can feel the lengthening of the front of the shin and the front of the foot. So I haven't taken my toe off the ground yet. I'm just really trying to lengthen. That can be a challenge in itself for coordination. Okay, now we're gonna lift the toe up. So it's march, march, march. We're not going to get super winded because we actually have most of our workout on the ground. Just a few sets up top and we'll be done with it. Okay, walk, be chest tall. Animate in those shoulders so you're lifting them all like a front arm raise with your palms to the ground. I guess I didn't say this. You're still warming up. If you can just walk around the room and go grab yourself 2 sets of weights, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5, 6, 7, 8s. I personally have 2s, 3s, and 8s. I want 8s for my chest. I'm working on my shoulder. It's been undone. I'm redoing and strengthening, so I don't want to get right up in there with my 4s or higher. So have my 3. I'm golfing today. Okay, reach to the side. What we need you to do here is your palms are to the ground. It's like an upright row. So we will be doing upright rows. So this will warm us for that. Palms are to the ground. Chest is tall, head is back. You're reaching out with that toe, so you're getting the inner thigh. And it's a reach, and a reach, and a reach, and a reach. Okay, bicep curls, and bring the toe towards the shin. A bicep curl doesn't look like this because actually you're not lengthening. Get the arms right down, all the way up and down. So you really bring the triceps in at the end. Full range of motion. Full range of motion. If you stop here, you're shortening that warm-up zone. Okay. Let's tuck it in, warm it up. Shoulders back and down. Again, hinge, hinge, tuck, tuck, roll, roll. Now let's just do a lower back hamstring. So bend the knees first, palms front, and just hinge at the hips. So again, my knees are rather bent. My back is flat. I'm keeping my head in. I'm trying to keep my shoulders back and down. If I want to work harder or different, I can lengthen my knees so that now I have a strong enough back to tolerate this. So I'm getting a lower back and deeper hamstring stretch. 2 more. All right, last one. We're gonna bend down for a roll up. Hands on the thigh, not the knees. Tuck it in, roll it up. Shoulders back and down. And just reach to the side. I just want to get a warm up for the reach because we are really going to tax. Hi guys. We're really going to tax this muscle group. And I want you to be warmed up. I want you to understand the movement. See how my arm's on the same plane? We are going to open up the right arm right now. Here, open up. So open. Oops. Glad I tested that. I could have smashed it with the weights. And so I'm like scraping the tabletop. I'm bringing it back. I'm touching my shoulders. Touch, open, touch, open. Oh, see, I just got an adjustment. You need to stay upright. Okay, back and forth. We need to do it with the left hand. This way I can make sure that when we add the weights, you will be having an upright posture and a full range of motion to get that chest and shoulder. Okay, let's open up the left. Here we go. Here we go. Sweep, follow that hand across. Touch, open, touch, across, touch, open, touch. I might be on an awkward angle with the camera, but what you need to understand is my chin is flat. It's not up in the air. Last one. Let's just go back and forth for coordination purposes. All right, tuck it in, roll it up. We shall grab those lighter weights. I grab both of them, have them close by, but the light one's in your hands, okay? So this is what I mean. And pick those weights up properly, please. Bend down. Bend those hips. Bend down. Because you need to have support of that lower back. Okay, so I have the lighter ones because I have a long day today with working out. I mean, with a golf club, golf game, and a new shoulder that's not worked out yet, like not exercised. It's been undone. So, here we go. This is an amazing, amazing, great exercise for getting rotation in the spine and really getting that reach, so you're getting that, the lats and the traps of that upper back. Let's open the right arm. So you're weight bearing right now. So be careful that you have that chest nice and tall, the shoulders back and down, so it's a stabilized joint as you work its full range of motion. Back and forth. All right, here we go. If you have to watch out like I am, my house is under construction. That's why I can't go to different spots that would be favorable. All right, left arm, here we go. Touch, open, whoa, I can't close. Touch, touch, across, be tall, and right across. Open up that chest, reach across. Try not to lean in the reach. Try to just have it be a nice, beautiful, back and forth now. Here we go. Across, 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 and across. Two more each side. One more. All right. Right arm, open it up. Open it up. Okay? Across and open. Feel the control of this movement. You definitely want to be able to feel it. Last one. You got an extra, so here we go. Cross, back and forth. Across and across. Try to keep the head on top of the hips. Reach, reach. All right, open the left side. Here we go. Reach. Keep the head on top of those hips. And across and around. No reaching. When you reach, you put your lower back in jeopardy. It's not supported. This way you're nice and supported. Last one. All right, back and forth. Reach and reach and reach. Last two. Poof, poof, poof. Last one. Poof. Weights on your thighs. Support that lower back. Tuck it in. Hunch, 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 hunch. Roll, space that vertebrae up. And again, hinge, hunch, tuck, roll, roll, roll. Shoulders back and down, chin up. Okay, let's let our shoulders have a little bit of a weight rest. So why don't you put your toes out to the side. So we are sitting down. Our knees are going towards our second toe. And this is how we breathe. So breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in, pull up. Okay. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in, pull up. Exhale. Breathe in, pull up. Exhale. 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 Inhale. Really sit neatly to the back. Try not to be doing the bird where you bend at the hips and you're kind of like doing the, I want to eat the seed. No, you're sitting down, you're coming up. It's a squat. Where do you squat? Envision a squatting tool and the seating pattern to which you must land on the squatting tool to make it a beautiful squat. 3 more, big set. 2. Okay, I think our shoulders are a little bit warmed up and ready to go. So hands on the weights on the thigh. Tuck it in, roll it up, shoulders back and down. Chin up. Okay, here we go. Are we ready? We're going to do sidearm raise. So shoulders back and down, head. Your athletic stance, soft knees. Hinge at the hips, arms at the side. You can have your palms facing forward. So I will show you what it looks like from the front. This just makes it so that basically your thumbs would be up to the sky. It's neater for people who have shoulder issues. It helps keep the shoulders rolled back. All right? So we're doing the tops of the shoulders. And crisscross, sure, do a X, part of an X on one lift, part of the X on the other. See how nice and flat my back is? I'm supported. I'm reaching as far out as I can. Reach far out. Reach. Reach. One more each side. Reach. And reach. Now, if you do those with heavy weights, kudos to you. But once you start losing technique, stop. Do a squat, pick a different lighter weight. But don't continue on with bad technique because you will only accumulate bad habits and potential injury. All right, let's do a different kind of squat this time. Let's have both feet facing front, very wide. If you're too close, what will happen is the knee will go on the outside of the foot and that will be bad for the outside of the knee. So you want to be wide enough so that when you squat down, your knee is protected, okay? How is it done? This stays straight, only this knee bends because the hip is hinging. Hinge, hip. Hinge, hip. So see how beautiful that is? Like, watch this. It's a thing of beauty. Whoa. See, my knee is staying neatly on top of that foot. I'm nice and wide, so I've got a nice, I'm not doing a bird. You know, I'm sitting down and trying to keep it up. And it's an exquisite, exquisite inner thigh workout. So feet must be pointed forward, no outward toes, not on this one. 2 more. All right, last one. Most excellent. Step it in, tuck it in, roll it up. Okay, so I had my left leg bent on that one. So we'll do another arm just so that we can give our legs a rest. So here we go, hinge at the hips. All right, so if you want to have your palms down this time, you can. If you have shoulder injuries, you may want to have that thumb still up with the palms. So here we go. Exit out, chin is on the shelf. Nice long reach. Reach, take the time to take it down. We're not like an elastic where we boom. You want to really, really exemplify the fluidity and the range of motion. And both sides may not be created equally. The more hinged you are forward, the more gravity you bring into play, the heavier it feels. All right, last one. Weights on your thigh. Tuck it in, roll it up, shoulders back and down, chin up. And let's get that right leg bending this time, okay? So, sure looks unsafe here, doesn't it, people? Bad, bad. Oops. Okay, here we go. Oops. Feet. You may not have my ankle, but my feet are directly straight. My feet are straight. I'm going back. The only thing that's bending is this hip to the back and that knee to make my hip go back there. I am not moving this knee like this. I'm not doing any movement like that. It is simply bending because of my hip needing to lower. Lower. I'm nice and wide, so the outside part of my knee isn't over side of the shoe. I'm looking forward. I try to keep my chin on the shelf, and I'll do 2 more for that beautiful inner thigh. Last one. Excellent. Step it in, walk it out, tuck it in, roll it up. Make sure your weights are on your thigh to support your lower back. Otherwise, you're having this free weight. In the roll up, tuck it in, roll it up, shoulders back and down, chin up. Okay, are we ready? Arms up. So, you can get a heavier weight here. 6s. I would do 4s myself, or 5s, but I'm new to my my left arm. Oh, this is beautiful. I could do more weights. Okay, here we go. Shoulders are back and down, chin is in, soft knees, athletic stance. Front arm raise. If you just want to check, go just shoulder height. That's a thing of beauty. But make sure that you don't bring them and land them on your thigh. Because you know what? You have, what? How many degrees would you think there is from here to your side? Another 20 degrees. So you're cutting your range of motion short. So make sure you get those weights either down to the side. I kick in my triceps, but down to the side is the range of motion. It's not on top of the thigh, cutting it short. You cut it short, you make a shortened muscle that offsets all other muscles attached to it. You have a choice. And if you can, start trying to raise it up, controlling it down, all the way up. Watch those arms. You don't have to go to the back, but keep that chest tall and all the way up. Let's do 2 more of these. So nice and high. Open up those armpits, drain those adrenal fluids. Last one. We're not done yet. Bring that one back up into around the world. So out to the side. Bring it back up. Down. Up to the front. Out to the side. Back up. One more because it's a big set. Last one. Out to the side. Back up. And all the way down. All right, weights on your thigh. Tuck it in, roll it up. Shoulders back and down. You know, I would really love to do a set of squats right now. The only thing, if we don't get down, I can't burn your core. So on the ground you go. Grab your heavy weights. We'll use them still. We're going to do some chest. It's just the upper, stationary squat or lunge that we're going to let go for the sake of time. Grab those weights. All right? Okay, guys. On your backs. Hello. Hello. Hello, Dan. Oh, nice to see you, Dan. Hi, Lindsay. Amy. Hi, guys. Okay. Here we go. Are we ready? Are we ready? Down we go. Hug that chest. And open nice. So, if you're working chest and you're new at it, or you have an issue, I'm going to straighten my legs. You don't have to. You can keep your elbows bent, and that is okay, or you can even bring them down to the side and straight up. But if we're doing flies, the more bent you are, the more protected the shoulder is. But it also is restrictive in your range of motion. So the longer you can go, the wider you can get is ideal. And ideally, and most specifically, never go lower than the height of your shoulder girdle. Anytime you go lower than that, you put your arm in harm, your shoulder in harm. So you really, really want to make sure that you have at least, at least 6 inches off the ground. And you're supposed to be lifting on top of the chest. This is a chest workout. We are not doing head, all right? Hold it up and bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. So you're doing triceps here. So I'm going to go this way so that you can see. Elbows are nice and neat, tucked right in. Almost too much. I'm hitting my glasses. So make sure that you keep those elbows nice and tucked in, because if they're out to the side, you're missing the tricep. That tricep needs to be tucked nice and inward. All right, so grab these weights and set them off to the side. So you can just lay them down, double leg stretch nice and long, and rolling over onto your tummies. Let's get into some planks. I've got some really great planks that I'm looking forward to doing with you. So set yourself up, and here we go. So basic plank. If you can't get into the position, it's too much for you, always at least go down onto your elbows and your knees. Elbows underneath the shoulders, under all circumstances, even when you're up, all right? So a basic plank, you can keep it here. Here we go, just get up. You might want to see me, eh? There we go. So you're nice and long, very, very long. You're still, your butt is nice and flat. And if you can bring your arm up, or you can touch and touch and touch. Try not to let your butt come up. 2 more. All right, last one. All right, onto your dummies. Get ready for W's. So a W, do you know what a W looks like? Get those thumbs up and up. You can leave your feet on the ground if you want, nice and flat, and just move your upper, or you can lift the feet. If it's too hard, just have your hands at the side. Just lift your lower and your upper. Do not arch. Never arch. It compresses the spine. Again, W's. Touch your thumbs and lower. Raise it up and lower. Thumbs up and lower. Up to the sky and lower. Up and lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, sit back, tuck it in, roll it up, all the way up, shoulders back and down, and onto the ground. Here we go. Are you ready? A little set of core. So this one here, we're going to bring our knee in and out. So in order to do that, and to do it properly, you must have your hands underneath your shoulders at all times. If you have to go onto your elbows, don't hesitate to do so. All right, shoulders back and down. Hinge at the hips. And here we go. Out, in, out, in. Elongate. Squeeze that butt. Squeeze that butt. Squeeze. Squeeze. Squeeze that butt. For 3, 2, 1. Out to the side, up and down. Don't bend your elbows. Up and down. Don't bend those elbows. Don't bend that body. Up and down. Up, down, up, down, up. Don't bend. All right. Let's combine it. Here we go. Out to the back, up. Out to the back, up. Out, up. Squeeze. Harder. Squeeze. Up. Squeeze. Up. Squeeze. Up. Let's make a rotation into this leg right here. Out and around, in, back. Back and around. Make sure you have room. Hands are underneath those shoulders. So in, back, around. Don't bend the elbows. Around. If you can't bring your leg around, don't. Just bring it where you can. Try to keep the same plane. Try not to bend the opposite elbow. Around again, 2 more. And around. And around. All right. That was my right leg. Remember what leg you just did. Shoulders down. It's almost like a dynamic pose of the child. A dynamic pose of the child. All right. Tuck it in, roll it up. So remember, that was my right leg. Grab your chest weights for chest press. Chest weights for chest press. Oh, we're going to run out of time, so chop chop on the chop. Here we go. One quick set. So you can need to understand a really healthy chest press for better, effective, and efficient use of your time. It's called 80 degrees. So I'm lengthening my legs so you can see. You don't have your weights on top of your elbows and go straight up. Studies have proven an 80-degree angle at all times is more effective and efficient for a chest press. And again, remember, when you do a chest press, you're doing a chest press from the chest. It's not from the head. And the way you make it harder is more reps, heavier weight, or slower. But it will never be lower. If you're on a bench and getting those elbows below, it will never be lower. So that's last one. Well, if you want, you can throw in a set of beautiful triceps here because the weights are so tremendous. Keeping the biceps very quiet, very important to keep those biceps quiet. 2 more, and last one. All right. Hug the barrel, lower those weights onto the ground, double leg stretch, nice and long. This is where we get to stretch out, everybody. Oh no, we've got the other leg to do. Chop, chop. We're squeezing it in. Chop, chop, even if you have to do your own stretch. No, I'm kidding. Here we go. All right, hands underneath. Are we ready? Lengthen that leg. Lengthen, bring it in. Lengthen, in. I'll give you both views. In, long, in, long. Hands underneath the shoulders. Long, long. Nice and long. Bring it in. Squeeze that butt. Squeeze that butt. Squeeze. All right, here we go. Let's go to the side. Up, down, up, down. Make sure your hands are nice and locked. Elbows. Make sure you get that reach. Reach. Don't lean the body. Get that nice reach. 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 Okay, let's do both now. Here we go. So out, in, up. Back, in, up. Squeeze, in, up. Squeeze, up. Squeeze, up. Bring those obliques into place. Squeeze, up. All right. Long, come on. Up, long. All right, hold it here. And bring it in. And, whoops, sorry. Let's do it from this angle. So, bring it in. Long and around. In, long, and around. And when it looks in, long, and around. Try not to bend the right elbow, please. Keep that right elbow nice and locked. In, back, around. In, back, around. In, back, around. 2 more. In. Last one. All right. Now we get to stretch. Let's get those arms all relaxed. Head down or chin up. If you don't want a head rush, keep your chin up. You can go back onto the front of your feet. Open your knees a bit if you have to. Keep your chin up if you need to, if you're going to get a head rush. Otherwise, tuck your chin under and relax. Just totally relax. Bring it up. One hand way front. The other arm cross it over and down. And you can just turn your head the same way. So we're getting the triceps and the forearms and the arm for the upper arm. And the crossover arm, we're getting the upper back, the lats, some of the traps, and your triceps. All right, bring it up and bring it forward. Sit back, reach way across and under. Make sure you have elongation in that overhead arm and the other arm. Anytime you put a bend into a joint, you take away the lengthening of the stretch or to the range of motion. It gets somewhat cut off. Try to be calm. All right, bring that hand in. Bring it up. One more stretch. Just both arms stretch. Sit back. Feel the lengthening of your upper back and your lats. Make a fist. I'm on to the front of my feet. I'm just lifting my knees up ever so slightly so I can feel the front of my foot being stretched. Tuck it down, up into your toes. All right, and walk it out. All right, and let's just sit down. You thought we were gonna get up, eh? Ha ha. No, it was mostly an upper workout. We need some more stretches here, so here we go. Palms up, please. Shoulders back and down. Drag the arm across. We did the other one where we had on the ground. We were in the pose of the child. This one is with palm up. Bring it down. This is ideal for people who have shoulder issues. Helps keep the shoulder rolled to the back. Or more back. Bring it in. Shoulders back and down. Head out of the shallow. Bring your head to the one side. And look down. Bring it up. Head to center. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, pull over to the center. Look to the other side. Keep your spine nice and tall. And relax that upper body. Head back to center. Feet together. And let's just flutter, flutter. Flutter, flutter. Nice and tall. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, push the ground, your thighs into the ground. You could gently assist with your forearms if you choose. Very, very gently. Otherwise, just use your brain control to push those thighs. Flutter, flutter. All right. One leg out front and the other leg. So this is very important. I don't want you to be twisting like this. This must always be tall. You need to be stacked, or you could introduce a pinch point. So you're nice and tall. If you like, you can put that hand down there to help keep you there. You can bring the other hand across. Otherwise, you can just bring your body to the opposite side. All right. So here we go. Nice and tall. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Pull up through the center. Relax when you get to your range. All right, back to center. Undo, other side. So once again, make sure that you're sitting nice and tall. Shoulders back and down. And if you like, put that hand back there. And here, take a deep breath. As you exhale, pull up through the center. Up to the back you go. Nice and tall. Try not to lean, please. Take a deep breath. Exhale, pull up through the center. Okay, let's get up. Tuck those toes under. All right, walk into your thighs, up onto the thighs. Tuck your chin under, hunch that back. Roll, roll, roll. Shoulders back and down. One more, hinge at the hips. Tuck it in. Roll, roll, roll. Shoulders back and down. Nice and wide. Sit back. Breathe it in. Exhale. One more. Step into that foot. And breathe it in. And one more time up into your tippy toes. And give yourselves a clap. Thank you very much. Stay well, and I hope to see you again. Bye-bye, everybody.